you do when you know nobody in a class? Or maybe you might know one person that you went to elementary school with, but you haven't talked since then, and you just know their name, and you don't know if they want to talk to you. What do you do in a class like that? Well, my friend, you're in luck, because as a certified life coach and high school teacher, I've got some tips for you today on how to take those classes where you know nobody and turn it into your thriving social moment. So, what do? You walk into a new class at the start of the school year or a new semester, and you realize you know nobody or close to nobody in this class. Well, first thing that you are going to do is you are going to start with your row. And what I mean by that is sometimes you're on like a table, and that makes it easy to be like, okay, these 4 people are who I'm starting with. And sometimes you're in like a row like this, and so I would mean kind of the people you're around. But those are the people that you are going to start to focus your attention on getting to know. Not because we've picked them out for any reason other than our teacher has just placed us in that seat and that's who we are going to get to know. But making the conscious effort of saying, okay, these 4 people are the people that I'm going to first get to know in this class. Regardless if I've ever met them before, regardless if I think some things about them or heard some things about them, they're my new like kind of social experiment of what I'm going to do to help myself become more social. So first, start with your own row. Second, introduce yourself and come up with natural interactions every single day. So basically at the start of a school year, start of a semester, everybody gets a fresh start. And so that's a perfect time to be like, hey, I've never seen you before. My name's Abby. Or hey, I have seen you before in the hall, but like, tell me your name. A simple one of like, hey, listen, Tanner, I haven't seen you since elementary school. How are you? Right? I get that's being really brave, but not average people find my channel, right? It's the teens that want to improve and make a real mark for themselves in their world and want to be more social. And so be brave. I know it's going to be hard, okay? But just introduce yourself. See what you can do to remember their names. Remember that the most important word in the human language to somebody is their own name, okay? So first of all, introduce yourself. Start with their name. Then after that, you're going to move on to my third tip for you, which is to ask them questions. So every day you come into class, yes, please be that person that says, oh, hey, so-and-so, how are you today? Hey, so-and-so, do you understand this problem? Hey, so-and-so, I've noticed that you've got, the high school mascot on your shirt. What's this for? Ask them questions about themselves. It doesn't have to be the whole class period. I know not every class period is going to have the opportunity to chat and to get to know people, but at least one time during that class period, have an interaction with one of those people that sits around you, whether it's asking them a question, asking to borrow a pencil, restating their name. These are little ways that you are going to start to build a friendship. Because think about it. The way that we make friends and our best friend of all time started with knowing their name, getting to know them, and then having daily interactions. And I get our goal might not be to become best friends with the people that we're sitting next to, but I promise as you start to expand your social influence, you're going to start to pull in other people and your confidence will grow so that before you know it, you're saying hi and introducing yourself to other people in the class or people that they know, inviting them to be part of your group as you work on a worksheet, right? This is just to get the ball rolling. And what's so cool is that these skills don't just work in high school. They're going to work for your whole life when you go to a new job. I promise you, you've like never met those people before and now you're going to work with them possibly for years, okay? And you're not always going to have sunshine and roses experiences with your coworkers or your high school friends. So these are vital skills for you to practice. And that's why I mean, when you walk into a class and you don't know anybody, this is like your social moment. This is like training ground zero of what it's like to develop new relationships, because we are asked to do this all the time. New jobs, new classes, when you move, going to a new church group, like anything like that, you are going to be asked to make some new friends. So develop these skills, learn to introduce yourself, ask questions, work on daily little interactions, and you'll be shocked over time how your friendship grows. So if you liked this tip for what to do when you don't know anybody in the class, please like this video, please subscribe. Check out my website, abbywinslow.com. I have so many resources for teens, parents, mental health experts to help you thrive in high school. That is my goal, is to get teens to have a positive experience in high school. So go ahead, check those out, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Abbi J out.